Hi everyone, welcome to Harsha Trainings, and today I am going to explain you about the topic related to skimming. And many of us in our enterprise application development, we are going to do Ruleset Versions Skimming. So exactly in this video you're going to understand about what is skimming and why do we need to do skimming and what is major version skimming and minor version skimming. And at the end of this video I have been asking you a question about one of the point in skimming. So you can, if you are able to find out the answer for that question, you can post the answer in the comment section of this video. And this video is definitely going to help every one of you to clearly understand the skimming. After you do skimming, we are going to update application rule form, and after updating application rule form in new version, we are going to even update the access group. All the topics are being discussed in this video, and learn best out of best in PEGA by subscribing to Harsha Trainings channel. And now let's get on to the video. Skimming is the process where we are going to combine the rules of multiple versions into next higher version. Understand? Suppose I have version 1, there are 10 rules. Version 2, there are 10 rules. Version 3, 10 rules. Version 4, 10 rules. Then you combine all these version 1, 2, 3, 4 rules, means copy the rules from version 1, 2, 3, 4 into next higher version. That is called as skimming. You understand it? Skimming means you're going to copy the rules from lower versions 01, 01, 01, 01, 01, 02, 3, 4 into next higher version. That is called skimming. Everyone clear? You understand the concept first of all? What is skimming? Copy the rules of lower versions into next higher version. This is skimming process. Okay, you skimmed it. You got next higher version. What would be the next higher version? See, skimming can be done like major skimming and minor skimming. What is that? What is this major and minor? You heard it some time back. What is it? Major version, minor version. That is what. If you do minor skimming, the result of this one would be 01, 02, 01. Understand? For example, if you have a rule set versions like this, you have rule set versions like this 01, 01, 05. This is the starting one there, and 01 and so on. In between, so many versions are there 02, 03. This is what you have. In between, so many versions are there. If you skim these, all these versions 01, 01, 05, 01, 01, 06 and so on, 99, 01, 02, 01, 01, 02, 03, like this, the next resultant version for minor skimming would be Chapani 01, 03, 01. Minor version will be incremented by the last highest version, whatever that you have. Suppose, for example, if it is like 01, 01, 58, from 5 to 58 I am skimming, then what would be the resultant next minor skimming version? 01,
01, 02, 01.
Understand? When would you go for skimming? I'll tell you. First, this is the process. This is the result of the skimming. Suppose I have 01, 02, 05 and 01, 03, 58. If I skim from the one what you are seeing there, the first one to till second one with a major skimming, the resultant version will be major skimming, right? Major version will be incremented by 1, whereas minor and patch will start from 0. You understand? This is how all the previous versions rule sets, I mean, like not all, whatever that you are expecting, like some version to some other version, in between all the versions together, all these rules which are there in all these versions will be copied into next higher minor version or next higher major version. Your tech leads will tell you which skimming you have to do. So accordingly, the resultant version will be skimmed version. Okay, that's what skimming. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this? See, if there are 4 teams working on the same application, different rule set versions you have worked on. Team 1 working on version 1 to 4, team 2 working on version 5 to 8, team 3 working on version 7 to 12. Then how many versions that you are trying to move from one environment to another environment? No, all 12. In these 12 versions, you have rules with modifications, the bug fixing, defect fixing, all this is been done. You don't need to move all the rules, all the versions. Skim version 1 to 12, you will get 13. What is the version you are going to move now? 13th version, only 13th version. If you are moving from development to QA, you will have all your rules in QA. So we don't need to move all 12 versions. So it is that your production rule sets versions may not match with your development rules. Development rule set I may have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everything. But production you will find 01, 01, 13, 01, 02, 58. It is possible that it can be there. If it is like this, that means you are going by skimming all the time. Okay, everyone clear? So now what will happen in the skimming? Whenever you skim version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, let's say version 1 has 10 rules, version 2 has 10, version 3 has 10, version 4 has 10. What will be the resultant rule set, number of rules in version 4? What will be the result number of rules in version 4? It may not be 40. Usually it is 40, right? But it may not be 40. It is either 40 or less than that. How come? I'll tell you. Look at here. Let's say I have a rule called customer details section in version 010101, and the same rule is being modified in 010102, and the same rule is being modified in 010103. Which one has latest changes? 010103. Do I need any more the 010101 or 02 versions of customer details section in live? I don't need. I am going to skim all these three together into 01, 02, 01. During skimming, duplicate rules from the older versions will be filtered out. So is it mandatory that I have to get 1, 2, 3, all 3 instances of customer detail section? All right, only version 3 I need. Highest version it will look at. Highest version will be moved, remaining 2 will be ignored. For example, highest version is not available, then again this is connected to your rule availability concept. Highest version is not available means if it skims the highest version into latest version, is that going to work out? During skimming, either major or minor, if the highest version is not available, that will be filtered out. If highest version is not available, then which one has to be skimmed? Previous version. I'll show you the skimming process here. Look at here now. See, I'm going to go through. Before you skim, you need to make sure all the rules are checked in. There are no checkout records. Okay, I'm going to go through implementation rule set. How many versions I have? Oh, this is not our application. I'm sorry. I log into our application. What is our application? Where is it? Dev impl@lic.com password rules. Okay, so I have what is that? Implementation rules set. How many versions are there? 4 versions. If I skim these 4, the resultant version will be next highest version of minor. If I do minor skimming, for this you cannot do major skimming. If you're doing major skimming, minor should be there in the incrementation order, then result will be major. Okay, so now I'm going to go through skimming process. Configure, system, refactor, where is it? Refactor rule sets. Okay, skim a rule set, only one at a time. So version 1 to 4 and 01, it is editable. Still you need to go with minor skimming. I'm going to go through 01, 02, 01. So this is the skimming one I'm expecting. I'm going to start skimming process. It will take some time. Just let's wait for it to get completed. Just hold on.
You are not going to create any document for this process?
We have documentation.
Can we give 01, 03, 01?
That is not the process. You try it.
Okay.
Okay, this is finished, right? 100%. Now you close it and you go to this rule set and refresh this. You would be getting the latest version added here, right? You'll be getting the latest version added here. And now this particular latest version has all the rules that are there in previous versions. But if customer detail section is there in version 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe version 2 and version 4, it will be taken from version 4 only. If you do major or minor skimming, any skimming, always the duplicate rules will be filtered out because that is not required. Anyhow, you cannot hold multiple versions into single final version. Duplicate means whichever is duplicate one. Suppose version, a rule is there in version 1, 2, 3, 4 or version 2 and version 4. 4 is not available then. Is that going to be considered during skimming? That will be ignored during skimming, and version 2 will be taken into next stage because you made it not available, not for the previous version to be picked, correct? So during major or minor skimming, duplicate rules will be filtered out plus not available rules will be filtered out. And during minor skimming, just let me open the document. I don't remember it. Hold on. I have a table for the same. Okay, in this there is a concept called ticket. If you are interested, you can go through it. So during major skimming, major version rules will not be carry forwarded, but minor will be carry forwarded. So if you are doing minor skimming, then withdrawn rules will be carry forwarded. But what about this one? During major skimming, withdrawn rules will not be carry forward. Means those are also going to get filtered out. Okay. See, blocked rules always will be carry forwarded. Suppose version 4 is blocked, still it will be considered to take into skimmed version. What is the reason for blocked version to be taken? Because you are blocking it not to pick any other rules in the past versions, correct? So that rule should not be available during the rule resolution process. I mean, like during the execution, should stop rule resolution process for that rule. So always available, final, blocked, these three will be carry forwarded. Duplicate rules will be filtered out, and not available rules for minor or major always will be filtered out. In case of major skimming, withdrawn rules will be filtered out, but minor skimming, withdrawn rules will be carry forwarded. So minor skimming, why withdrawn rules are getting carry forwarded? So I'm doing, okay, not available means that will not be available, previous version will be taken. So if you're doing minor skimming, why this particular withdrawn rules will be carry forward? What is the reason? Anyone can think about it? During minor skimming, during it will be carry forwarded. During major skimming, withdrawn rules will be not getting carry forwarded. I will just post this particular topic as a video. I will leave this question as it is in the video, and anyone watching this video, once again, you can post this answer in the comment section of the video, and you can check with your friends or anyone who is already working on PEGA, okay, and get the information. Okay, I'll leave it for you for now. That's where you understand the subject. Okay, you are very much clear about rule availability concept. That will be used not only in the rule resolution, during the skimming also it should be used. Let's continue with the skimming concept. I have done the skimming. Version 1, 2, 3, 4 skimmed into version 01, 02, 01. Into production, which version I should be moving now? All four are only 01, 02, 01 enough? Only 02, 01, 01 is enough to the next level. Correct? I'd be doing it. That's okay. Before I move further, I wanted to create some rules in 01, 02, 01 additionally. So what should I do now? As usual process. You go here and then create data model property or some rule, and implementation rule set. I'm expecting 01, 02, 01 to be available in this drop down. Is it available? Even though rule set version is there, that is not being shown up here in the drop down. Previous versions, if I lock all these four, nothing will be shown up here. If I am going to lock all these four versions, where is it? Hold on. All these four versions, even though version 01, 02, 01 is unlocked, it will not show up. What is the reason that 01, 02, 01 is not being shown up in this drop down even when it is unlocked? It is not locked, it is unlocked only. Still it is not been shown up. What is the reason? Let me explain you that. You go to implementation application, and you can see the rule sets are being mentioned in the application rule form. Rule sets are being referred from application rule form. Look at here. This is the rule set that we were discussing about. When rule sets are being referred in application rule form, it is mentioning the version like major plus minor. Patch is not being mentioned. What is the reason? Patch will not be mentioned for the reason, if major plus minor is mentioned, patch from 01 to 99 will be accessible. That's it. That is the concept. Okay, 01, 01 I have mentioned, which means that in this application context, it can access the rule set LIC auto I from version 01, 01, 01 to 01, 01, 99. Understand? Then what about 01, 02? It will not be accessible because that is not been mentioned in the application rule form. Understand? So 01, 02 will not be accessible. That's why you're not seeing. If I mention 01, 02 here, then it will be accessible, but you don't mention directly in the same application rule form. Now you are making changes to application rule form, right? Whenever you are making changes to any rule, you need to take it into the latest version. That is the practice. Save as the application rule form into version 2. This is not rule set version. This is application version. This is application version. You save as. Now your application has two versions. Version 1 can access only up to 0101. Now version 2 can access 0102 012 0102 99. In live you will have only 0102 01. I'm sorry. Patch. ఇది రూల్ సెట్ వర్షన్ కాదు. This is not rule set version. This is application version. This is not rule set version. Understand? I told you that clearly. every application will have a version. See here, application has a version. Application also will be incremented 01, 01, 02, 01, 0. So now I am making changes to the application rule form, right? If you're making any changes here, what you should do, you have to take it to latest version of application, not the rule set. So now I have two versions of application. Previous version only can access 0101 to 99. This version can access 0102 to 0102 099. Now you see here, I'm going to create new role, data model, and then property, and here you go 01. Did I save that? Somewhere should I make the change? Somewhere else. I'm sorry, I have to make changes in this one. Hold on, operator, access group, and do what? Change it. Okay, this is also required additionally, because otherwise it cannot access, right? So now here you go. Let me try now. Right click on this, create data model property, and you have to go here. Now 0102 01 is accessible. Previous also will be accessible until you lock it. Okay, so now your access group can access application 0102, sorry, 010102 as well as before. That's why you are seeing here. Now your application can access the rule set version 0102 0102 sorry, 0102 0102 99. All that can be accessed. I'll tell you a practice, usual practice. Whenever patch reaches 01010 till you reach 99, simply you don't create 0102 01. You don't create that. You do skim everything into latest version. That's how your minor will be usually incremented as a best practice. You understand? So the same is applicable to major also. Whenever you are going to increment the minor version, you will usually be skimming all the previous and take the next level and take it forward further. That's how you will be doing. Otherwise, there will be too many rules in live servers. Okay, so many duplicate rules will be there in live servers. We don't need those many duplicate rules when you're trying to move multiple rule set versions developed by different teams and different developers. You don't need to move all the rule set versions. You skim it and move only one version. That is fair enough. So you will see a difference between rule set versions in your development QA, UAT, and live. Maybe live and development, if you compare, the difference you will see. In live, you will find 1, 2, 3, 4, but in live production, you will find only the next version. What is the reason? Previous you don't see, because you have skimmed it and you have moved it. So these tasks will be done by usually your tech leads. Whenever you perform a skimming to a minor or major level, it is very much essential you have to update the application rule form. It's mandatory. You modify the rule set version in application rule form. Whenever you are doing this, you save as the application rule form and then make changes. When you take the application rule form into latest version, go to access group, choose the latest version for the application and save. Two other places you are making changes. Understand? So these are general usual tasks that you or your team leads would be doing pretty rare, not regularly. Well, maybe once in a while. Okay. So next level. So let me talk about the process, how you are going to appear for the interviews. And next level, I'll take the
Harsha. So Harsha, so in higher versions also application also be in higher version. Suppose in UAT or something, it will be 0101 or 02.
Yes, you will be. See, if you modify application rule form, you have to move it during the deployment. You have modified application from version 1 to version 2. During the deployment, you should consider to move latest version of application also. Okay, it will be there in the definitely application will match. Application will match for sure. You need to understand one thing: application version is completely different from rule set versions. Application, why do you need application? Within the application rule form, you are making some changes, right? For these changes, you need a new version. That That's why PEGA has come up with application version also. Okay, that is 100% different from rule set versions. I'll explain you this concept which I did not tell you about private rule set, but video is there. If you go to production rule set video, there is a private rule set. Okay, I'll show you by tracer so that you can easily understand. In a tracer settings, you are going to select the rule sets, right? Select all or select only some of the rule sets. You know, this is implementation rule set, this is implementation integration, ordination framework, and apart from all these rule sets and OOTP rule sets, there is a rule set by this name. What is that? devimpl@lic.com. Guess what is it? It is a rule set for here. Here it is a rule set, but same name you might have come across somewhere else. What was that? Operator ID name. With an operator ID name, exactly as operator ID you have, it is having one rule set also being shown up in the tracer settings. This is the place where we can visually see it. Nowhere else you cannot see. But do you have any type of this rule set physically available? Any rule set by name devimpl@lic.com physically available? This is called as private rule set. This is called as, what is meant by private? This is called as private rule set. What is meant by private? Private only to you. LIC Auto I to every developer, whoever is there in this application. LIC Auto INT is also for every other developer, whoever has access. But devimpl@lic.com is a private rule set only for you. Devimpl what is that? LIC DevOps2 is only for that particular operator. With operator ID, the moment you log into PRPC, process commander is going to create one rule set, which is a virtual rule set, which is same name as your operator ID. What is meant by virtual rule set? What is meant by virtual rule set? Means that is internal, you cannot see it. Okay, but only possible way to see it is tracer. It will show the option. What does it mean? You see here, you go to operator profile. Go to operator profile. Okay, in the operator profile, it is going to display what are the rule sets that you can access. You can access all the application rule sets. There is another additional rule set. This is what being shown up in the tracer also, in the settings. This is a virtual rule set, private only to you, not to others. Okay, I'll tell you one thing now. Look at here. This is a flow. Okay, otherwise I'll take the customer detail section as it has more number of this. Where is the customer detail section? This section is there in version 2. Okay, go to versions, view versions. It is there in multiple versions, right? Both are checked in or not? So these two are two instances stored into respective instance table, correct? Now I am going to check out this. I'm going to check out this. I did a checkout. Now what is happening when you check out? Tell me what is happening. This is a checked out one, right? What is the version in which this checkout rule is available? This checkout is there, right? You checked out. In which version this is available? 01, 02, 01. No, that is wrong. You checked out 01, 02, 01 rule, but checkout rule is not there in this rule set at all. It is not even there in LIC Auto I rule set. Okay, I explain you by a diagram. Hold on. Otherwise, you'll not be able to understand. Okay, so let's imagine there is a rule in the version 01, 01, 01, 03, and the rule is let's say customer details section. This is there and some details are there. Now you did a checkout. What is the rule set? This one, LIC Auto I. This is there in LIC Auto I, LIC Auto I version 010103. Understand? I'm going to check out. Where it will get check out? Checkout means it will come to editable mode, right? So whenever you check out, What are you doing now? You're going to do checkout. You did a checkout. Whenever you check out a role, then PRPC is going to create you did a checkout. When you check out this, rule will be copied. What is going to happen? Rule gets copied from original rule set to a new virtual private rule set. Virtual private rule set. The rule set name is equal to operator ID. This is, I mean, like I am going to mention like here, logged in with operator ID. What is the ID value? Let's say dev impl. Okay, LIC DevOps 2 అనుకుందాం. LIC DevOps 2. This is what you have used in order to log into the system. Okay, now PRPC, the moment you log in, rule set, this is rule set. What is the name of the rule set? LIC DevOps 2. LIC DevOps 2. So the moment you log into system, we log in to PRPC. It creates a virtual private rule set with same name as operator ID. Understand everyone? Clear? With same name as operator ID. I will draft it somewhere around here. I'll draft it here. That would be good. The moment we log into PRPC, it creates a virtual private rule set with same name as operator ID. So in your application, you have 6 rule sets. Additional to 6, there will be one more virtual rule set that gets created. What is that rule set name? Operator ID name itself. 10 operators logged in. Each of them will get one rule set only for them. Virtually, it is private to them. Every rule set that you are trying to check out, right? That checkout will not be done in the same rule set, same version. Version 3 you check out doesn't mean it will be there in version 3. The moment you check out from version 010103, then a copy of this will be added into your virtual private rule set in editable mode. What is that? Customer details section. What is the mode? Editable mode. Understand everyone? This customer details section is coming here. Customer details section is been coming here. You understand this? Every one of you clear? This is the internal mechanism of PEGA for rule checkout. Let me save as this private rule set. Okay, this is the concept of private rule set. Okay, I will ask you one question now. I have checked out, it came to my private rule set. I made the changes. After making the changes, I am going to save and check in back. So upon save and check in back, what will happen?
It will save in the correct rule set, which is their LIC auto I.
Save, comma, check in back. So when you save and check in back, what will happen is checkout version will be merged. What will happen? Merged into original rule and rule set rule. Okay, and what will happen to the checkout version now? Checkout version will get deleted. Understand everyone? Clear? So whenever you are going to check out the rule, it will be created into another rule set. That is your virtual private rule set. You make changes, it will come to editable mode. You make changes and all. And the moment you save and check in back, these changes will be merged into original rule set and original version, whatever, wherever you are making changes. And this will be, what is going to happen here? It will get deleted. It will not be there further. If you check out, it will be there. If you check in, this will be gone after merging is being done. This is the internal design of PEGA. Everyone clear with this point? Online resources.
Yes.
Okay, next. So you have a rule in version 01, 01, 01, 02, 03. 01, 01, 01, 02, 03. And you are requesting for the rule. Which version will be picked? Imagine all are available only. Which version will be picked? Latest version will be picked. Now you checked out version 3 and you are making changes. You saved it, but you did not check in. So whenever you check out 01, 01, 03, it is there in version 1, 2, 3, and you did a checkout. Total, how many versions are there now? 4 versions. 1, 2, 3 are there. What is the 4th version? Private rule set version. Which one will be picked out of these 4? 1, 2, 3, checkout one. Which one will be picked? What is the latest version? 3 will be picked or checkout will be picked. Always checked out will be picked. Why did you check out? To make your changes. You made changes, you want to test it, correct? So always a rule will be picked from your rule set. That's why in the tracer also in the rule sets, what is the first one? Operator ID rule set, private rule set. Always PRPC picks from, in the operator profile also, what is the first one? Operator ID only, right? PEGA always picks the checkout rule. And then only if there is no checkout, then versioning concept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, latest version. Now I'll tell you one example. I'll ask you one question. Version 1, 2, 3 are there. All are checked in. Okay. I have checked out version 2 rule. Version 2, I did a checkout. Now you have version 1, version 2, version 3, where version 2 is being checked out. You made some changes to the checkout one. You saved it, but you did not check in back. Now you are testing the functionality where this rule will be encountered. Now which one will be picked? 1, 2, 3 are checked out one. Which one?
Checked out one.
Checked out. That is the concept of private rule set. You understand? So they will ask you question like this. They will not ask you about private rule set mostly. They will ask you version 1, 2, 3 is there. 2 I have checked out and I am executing a functionality. Which one will be picked? 1 or 2 or 3? Actually, it is not 1, it is not 2, it is not 3. It is picking from your private rule set. But in the interview, you have to answer like 2 will be picked. If they don't mention anything like private rule set and all, you answer 2. If they ask you, is it 2 or any other rule set is there? Then you tell them that, yeah, private rule set is there. It will be picking from private rule set. Understand the concept of private rule set? Everyone clear? So this is what meant by a private rule set concept that is available in PEGA. This is all internal mechanism of PEGA. Okay.
Yeah, hi, hope you understand the topic. If you like our videos and support us by subscribing to our channel and share these videos within your connections to let the people understand about what is PEGA and help them to learn best or best in PEGA. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. Thank you so much.